Maybe You Should Talk to Someone by Lori Gottlieb. This book was written by the psychotherapist Lori Gottlieb. It's talking about her customers' stories who had sessions with her therapy, and she took permission from all her customers to write their useful stories in her book. She is very transparent in her book, as she tells the real stories of her customers. As if from the title of the book, it's so obvious. It's a book full of stories about human behaviors. Anyone who is curious and wants to learn about it would enjoy it from the first page until the end. The stories described in this book are very detailed, and some people saying it's very graphical. The book is a New York Times bestseller. These are some of stories from her customers which are described in this book. John is a successful producer who's around the age of 40. He has 2 kids and he is married. He believes that everyone around him is an idiot and they are the problem. He doesn't sleep a lot and he has problems with his wife. At the beginning of the sessions, he is not likable and insults his therapist. Gottlieb tries to find a way to connect and see the underlying issues. She later finds out that he lost his son and experienced trauma that impacts his behavior and emotions. A young woman named Julie is a new bride and goes on her honeymoon. When she returns, she thought that she's pregnant as she feels something in her breast. But this was a cancer, which she was able to treat. 6 months later, Julie goes to her sign-off scan hoping that all is well and she can get pregnant now. However, she developed a rare form of cancer that's untreatable. The book shows how Julie struggled with her situation and with the society thoughts. Rita is a woman who's turning 70 and she's very depressed. At a young age, Rita dropped out of a college and married someone. After a couple of years, the husband had a drinking problem and became abusive to the children. Rita made significant mistakes as a parent, and her adult children would not talk to her. She wasn't able to obtain her career of choice, had failed marriages, and was alone and isolated. Rita explains that joy is unanticipated pain and not pleasure of her. She seeks forgiveness from her children. She also tells Gottlieb that she does not want to live anymore in life doesn't get better. Charlotte is a woman in her 20s and she's successful with her job. She drinks too much and ends up with the wrong man every time she hooks up, including someone in their waiting room. She gave up the hope of having a good childhood to have a better adulthood. About the author, Lori Gottlieb. Lori Gottlieb is an American writer and psychotherapist. She was a commentator for National Public Radio and contributing editor for The Atlantic. She used to write for many publications, including New York Times. She has her weekly article, Dear Therapist, in Atlantic magazine. The book Maybe You Should Talk to Someone is one of her best-selling self-help books. That's it for this week. We hope to see you again next week with a new golden book. See you later. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to spread the reading culture.